Hi folks, it's Margaret again from M.E.s Orchids, and I'm quite excited this afternoon. I've had a really extensive response from Roger Frampton and about the TDS and PH readings, and after digesting that he suggested the rainwater there, this one, with the calcium 520. And he suggested that if I added some more tap water, it could bring that up. And blow me down, look at that, 6.13. So I emptied that amount out of the jug, put it in that container there, and put some water out of the kettle because it was warm water, and it's brought me down. It's brought me at 6.13, and he suggested that for flushing anyway, the distilled with a pH of 6.9. You see all these that have starred, that's the rainwater, and that's the tap water with a pH of 6.26. And he said either of these three are fine for flushing. Now I will have to find fertilisers that don't drop that pH too much. So that's my next step in the understanding of it all. Excuse me for wobbling. This one here, you see, that's no good. No good at all. So I'm actually getting there, I do believe. And so let me take you to this Cattleya now. This is the big pastoral innocence. Now, if you remember, all the Cattleyas, I had terrible trouble with scale. And this is one that, well, they've all actually, they've really suffered with the scale treatment. But I mean, you know, well, it wasn't just a scale treatment. They also had the bleach treatment first. And then in the end I had to do the systemic treatment. So the poor Cattleyas have really suffered. But if you'll see now, I don't believe I'm completely free of scale. I still see little remnants, you see over there. These little bits over here and this one. You see, it's the ones that have got ridges in. And let's just turn you around. And then, I mean, she's responded very well, and she hasn't lost any leaves through the treatment. Let's take you down here. And her roots, she's got really good roots, and they love the lava rock, and they've gone down into the pot, which I'm very pleased about because this one had a really good root system. So, but I do believe that if you view her leaves like this now, I do believe she's short of calcium, and I need to bring that calcium level up for her. So that's the water there I'm going to use, which of course now has got a pH of 6.13, which I think is fine. And the other one I've just done today, I'll just lift her over, she was on the windowsill. This is the Cattleya lobata, and she's given me a new growth there. I'm never too sure, you know, why some of them have this damage on the leaf. Now weather, of course. Let me just move this over here, and let's get the magnifying glass on her. Whether that's some kind of bug damage. Let's look at the back of the leaves. Just bear with me a minute while I just turn around and have a look. if I just squat down a little bit, you see she's got a little bit of that at the back. Now I don't know actually what causes that, because if I'm not mistaken, I don't think this one. Just bear with me a minute. If I go underneath her. See, it might just be a trait, because if you notice there, that new growth there, excuse me wobbling because I'm down on one knee now. You see even the new growth there. She's got these markings on her. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to blind you. And so whether or not it's a trait, I'm not too sure. But anyway, so today I've climbed a mountain today. It might not seem a mountain to some people, but you know, the understanding of the TDS and the PH, and whether or not you know, I'm actually feeding the orchids correctly, you know, will determine whether or not I get some wonderful blooms next year. You see this one, this poor thing here, you see she's gone a bit dehydrated, hasn't she? So maybe when she's had this boost of some calcium, she may prove better. And anyway, it's early in the day, and no doubt we'll receive loads of responses to my request for opinion sought, but every response I shall read, and it is greatly appreciated. So we're Wednesday today, we finish work on Friday lunchtime, and then it's Christmas, and before we know where we are, it'll be video time for sending some more orchid videos to you. So all the best for Christmas. Happy holidays to those in America, and I wish you all throughout the world a peaceful and prosperous New Year. Take care now.